What is EFT tapping? Now, if you follow my social media accounts, you will see that I have been talking a lot about tapping lately. And today we're diving into exactly what tapping is and why so many parents are turning to this practice to help them to regulate their nervous systems, to show up as the parent that they want to be. Now, if you are watching this or listening to this, then you probably already know the kind of parent that you want to be. The parents I work with, they already know how they want to show up. They read the books, they follow the parenting accounts, they look at, those different scripts that are shared, like say this instead of this, and they are trying so hard. They want to be this mindful, connected parent who supports their children with their big emotions. They break cycles and they really, really care. But here's the thing, when you really want to show up in this way and then you end up snapping, yelling, wanting to hide in the bathroom, feeling so disconnected, it can be really hard, right? It can be so hard, and you apologize every time, but you feel so guilty, and it's not the way that you want to show up. Now, the reason this happens is just you haven't got the capacity to show up with that patience. You haven't got the capacity to hold anything else because you're already holding so much. You're doing so much, and your nervous system is feeling it. So it's not like you're choosing to be this grumpy parent, but it just happens, right? And there is something that you can do about it, and it only takes a few minutes each day, which is the incredible thing. And this is EFT tapping. And this is what is going to help you to stay calm, show up with more compassion, and model emotional regulation for your children. So let's talk, what is EFT tapping? So this stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, and it is a gentle practice that works by tapping on different meridian points. So these meridian points are points that come from Chinese medicine, right? It comes from so long ago, and it uses prana, right? Our life force energy, which is something I've worked with a lot being a yoga teacher with, pranayama. And this is what I love about this practice, because we have the physical benefits of the practice and the energetics as well. And for those who have followed me for a while, they may know that I've trained in Reiki, I've trained in Rahanni, and these are both energy healing practices, right? So we're working on balancing energy. So instead of talking about meridian lines, in this case, we're talking about the chakra system, right? And it's all energy, and it all matters. So with meridian points, these are like energetic highways in the body, and they connect to different parts of our body, right? So they are all responsible for different in our body. Like, say we're connected, if we were tapping on our rib point here, okay, this is the meridian point that stores a lot of our anger. So when we are tapping gently on it, we are working through that block. We are releasing, we are balancing, we are really bringing bringing that balance back, which is exactly what we do with the chakras, with the energy work, with the yoga. We're bringing balance back, right? So this is what this is. It's moving, stuck energy. And at the same time, you're sending calming signals to your brain and your nervous system. So, in really simple terms, you're tapping on your face and you feel good. In really, really simple terms, right? And it's not even just about feeling good. It's really about allowing yourself to feel what you feel and processing your emotions in a healthy way. So, these meridian points are based on ancient Eastern philosophy, right? And from a physical point of view, from neuroscience perspective, where the tapping sends signals to the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for threat detection. So you're telling it you're safe. And this calms that fight or flight response, right? That stress response. You go, okay, I am safe. And this is so important, right? Bringing that safety into your body when you're working with emotions, because so often we go through our life trying to avoid different emotions. It's uncomfortable and it doesn't feel safe. And you may notice this yourself when, say, your child is arguing either with you, with their sibling, and you have a very physical reaction, like your chest gets tight, you feel red in the face, it's like this stress response kicks in, and it's your body going like, I'm not safe, this is an emergency, I need to sort this out now. So I spoke about this before, about bringing some calm into that moment. Not fake calm, right? We don't want to fake calm through gritted teeth. That's, our energy. The kids know. They can know we're not calm. They're going to mirror that, right? So, what we need to do is we need to bring some safety to acknowledge how we feel. Like, I am feeling frustrated and I am safe. I am feeling angry and I am safe. And just knowing that, oh, even though I feel this way, I am safe in this moment. Game changer, honestly. It sounds too simple. It sounds too good to be true. But just giving yourself this reminder can be the difference between you staying calm and you snapping. Yeah, that's simple. And it does take practice. It does take, the more you practice, the more you bring this into your day, the easier it's going to be to tap back into that, right? Because we're not just bringing calm to the moments that we need them. We're not just relying on these practices when things feel like a lot. We're bringing this into our day intentionally, every day. So if you're snapping, you're yelling, and you want to show up as a calmer parent, you need to make tapping in the morning a non-negotiable. 5 minutes, like that's it, right? Just take a few minutes each morning before you get out of bed, before you have that morning coffee, before you do anything, just tap, right? And so my tapping method, I trained in the Overflow method with the incredible Hannah Cluley. And what I love about this approach is how deeply intentional, embodied, and emotionally liberating it is. And that has inspired me so much. And that's why I know, taking my tapping certification, that I wanted to do it with Hannah because I just loved her approach. Now, she helped me a lot with business mindset, right? With money blocks and things like that. But I took what she was teaching and I applied it to my parenting as well. Yes, I used it in my business, which was wonderful, but I really enjoyed using it as a parent, right? To show up the way that I want to show up. And this is the incredible thing about tapping is you can use it for so many different things. So yes, here I'm talking about using it for parenting, but you can also use it for your children to gain confidence, to welcome in abundance, to work on money blocks, different blocks, right? And it's an incredible tool. So the framework that I teach inside my Regulate and Rise program, I guide you through different phases. So I have soothing, which is all about calming your nervous system in the moment, starting your day with that regulating practice. Then I guide you in a tapping for releasing, so letting go of stuck energy or energy that's not even yours, right? That you've been holding on to. So anything that is not serving you anymore, because we hold on to so much. The next is being, sitting with what is here, what is now, allowing what is, just allowing yourself to be. And then one of the most important steps as a parent, but we need the other stuff first, is expanding. Okay? This is so important because this is inviting in what you desire. This is what you feel ready for, what you deserve, right? This is where you're building your capacity to hold more so you're not so reactive in those stressful moments. And you can check out that 28-day program. I'll link it in the notes. But today I just want to share how powerful tapping really is. And I know that, the parents I work with, they're done with the old ways of parenting that say children should be seen and not heard, and they're really trying to create something different. And this takes doing something different, okay? And that means really taking care of you, because when you're triggered, you're tired and you're stretched thin, like your nervous system, it takes over because it's trying to keep you safe. That's what it's doing. It is trying to keep you safe. So if you can go, okay, actually, we are safe, we're safe. Game changer, right? Bringing that safety no matter what you're feeling, being safe within that emotion. And in the past, like this would have been the kids' problem, right? Go to your room, you're annoying me, and you need to go away, basically, right? Or I can't deal with your emotions, go away. And we're not doing that, right? We're doing things differently. We're going, okay, I see you with your emotions and I can hold them. I have space for that. You don't have to be alone. Your emotions are safe with me. And how do you make their emotions safe with you? Be safe with your own emotions. Have that capacity. Stop running on empty. And I know that's hard when especially if you don't have a village, you don't have support, you're doing everything yourself. So we need to be doing this for ourselves because we do so much for other people. Make this a non-negotiable. Tapping every morning, first thing in the morning, few minutes. Because when you take time to regulate, you're creating the home you want to create. You are teaching your child to do the same. right? So this isn't just random self-care, right? This is a nervous system regulation practice rooted in both science and the energetics, because I love both, right? I love the science, I love the energetics. And this is what is going to support you in being the parent that you want to be. You don't have to hold it all. You don't have to yell. And these tools just get to meet you where you are, right? There's no judgment. It's just meeting you exactly where you are with what you need right now. And it's going to help you. So if you want to start tapping, then you can check out some of the free practices that I have available. Again, I will link them, or you can dive straight in. Let's go all in. Let's do this 28-day program together and let's just do this, right? Let's just go all in. Daily commitment. These practices are 8 minutes each morning, and you are going to commit to that every single day. And I promise you, it is going to make a difference. You are going to feel it, okay? Because this is powerful. This is showing up for yourself, right? And this is what tapping is. It is a tool that helps you come back to yourself. It is a tool that helps you to process what is going on for you. I have used it so many times when things have felt really heavy. There was a time I was extremely triggered by someone in my life, and it was really hard, right? It was really hard. And instead of just swallowing it, being like, okay, let's just get on with the day, push on, get over it, it allowed me to move through it, to feel what I was feeling. And I can go through, more of how we do this with the different tapping points and everything else if you would be interested. But right now, I just want to keep it really simple of what it is and why parents are doing it. So I will share that in another talk. But right now, I just want to say, like, if you have seen me sharing about this, you've listened today, this is your sign. Get tapping. Get tapping. It doesn't have to look perfect or anything like that. Just start. Start somewhere. Follow one of my videos. Copy that. If today's episode resonated, I'd love if you could share it with a friend or leave a review. And remember, all feelings are welcome here and you're doing better than you think. See you next time.